Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Final Show Films. I am Sen, your executive producer here. I want to thank you all for tuning in. I particularly want to thank our $25 tier supporters over at patreon.com/fsfilms, those being Trevian Alexander, Cat Waterflame, L, or the Shard System, and Samantha Bates, without whom we would do nearly as much of the things we do. So thank you very much for your support over the years. And those of you that are watching live, please sit back, relax, and enjoy. And we're live. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Gran Terra Shadowfront. I am Sen, your game master for the evening, and I have not unmuted my players, but now I have, so that they can talk over my intro. I'm joined this week by Mara.
Hi, I'm Mara. I'm playing Titania Valkorian, a Ladrin Archdruid of the Grim Harvest.
And Shani.
Hi, I'm Shani, and I'm playing Valdeth, a Dwarven Samurai. I'm also Jaegering Grumman Bellmender, the Dwarven Cleric of Mardok, also Monk.
Also Monk. And Ashlyn.
I'm Ashlyn. I'm playing Ithram Valar, Hobgoblin War Wizard.
And Jeremy.
Hi, I'm Jeremy. I'm playing Sin, a Changeling Bloodhunter / Rogue.
And Holly.
Hey, I'm Holly. I'm playing Vespia, a Tiefling Channeler.
And yes, as was indicated by Shawnee Jaegering Grummond, Craig is not feeling well and will not be joining us this week. We'll see if we end the campaign this week.
I will admit, I heard Jaegering and I thought a very different type of Jaeger.
Same.
Which would not necessarily be inaccurate for Grumman.
No, I am not. I am not shotgunning Grumman's character.
You're lost.
Shot glassing, not shotgunning. Those are two different things.
I think the only way we would
drink out of a shotgun.
See, I was thinking after the initial sense of Jaeger, I was thinking Aaron Yeager from Attack on Titan. So, which is yet a third definition of Jaegering.
We all have different priorities.
With a much higher level
Warhammer
rate.
Booze.
I went to booze because I know that Jeremy and I both listen to a lot of Hailstorm, and I just had I don't need your Jaeger bombs come into my head.
Absolutely fair.
Anyways,
I thought of booze because I'm old and angry at things, and I drink.
You drink and don't know things.
I know things.
When last we left off, the Seal Hearts fought the demonically possessed body of the former Diedrich Valkorian, Diedrich Alexia Valkorian, who had been possessed by an entity known as Mania. Upon defeating the physical form, Mania then revealed their true form, that being this massive quagmire of tar-like substance that proceeded to rapidly endanger the party. They managed to overcome the battle, defeating the entity and killing it with Titania's soul-stealing scythe. in such a way that his body did not dissipate, thus leaving the quagmire continuously on the floor. And also finally getting Vespia off of her death roller coaster that she had been on. And that's where we pick up
For now.
for now. So you have all just finished fighting this tar beast. The acid is still eating away at some of your boots. Those of you that are still standing in it. By those of you that are still standing in it, I mean that one of you that's still standing in it.
I'm leaving.
But it is now inert, inert. Not inert in the acidic sense, but
Unanimated?
inert in the no longer moving sense.
Yeah, it's
It is dead, not
Inanimate.
inert.
It's dead, Jim.
And you have before you the Royal Guard's entrance of the palace. This is the basically sort of a side entrance to the Royal Palace where there is a barracks room where the Royal Guard would have been stationed. You can smell the scent of death wafting through the halls. Definitely there are corpses in this building. How many and to what degree they've been mutilated, you don't know yet. But
I'm going to heal myself to get 70 hit points back.
physician, heal thyself.
Wait, actually, I'm gonna do that at hang on, let me unclick that one. I'm gonna do that at 7th level. So I get 80 hit points back. And I'm going to head over to Vespia after that.
Vespia is getting, where is it? Jesus, I rolled like shit. 2 1s. So I know that I gave you 26 last session. There's another 23 hit points.
Also, I believe there's still like 8 charges of a healing spirit.
Hang on, let me
7, 6.
6. It's 6.
Oh, good. I'm going to walk over to the healing spirit.
Yeah.
What's your speed?
30 feet.
Do you,
Yeah, you can dash.
does
Yeah, you can
Sid
dash.
I will
think-
dash.
You can dash.
I
you
will
can-
use my bonus action to dash because I am a 2nd level rogue
there you go,
now.
yeah.
Yeah.
Speedy sin.
Because I have 34 out of 184 hit points.
Oh God, what's
You
All
have
right.
6 healing spirit
All
charges
right.
to divide
I'm
between
glad I fucking healed you when I did.
between Sin and Vespia.
all right?
Theoretically, y'all can daisy chain your way through the healing spirit and each
Yeah.
get a heal round.
Yep.
So
You had to put
I'm
it
fine.
that way.
I did.
You had to call it a daisy chain of healing.
Yes.
It can do it up to 6 more times.
Listen,
so
I'm not playing a cultist of ecstasy in this game, so that doesn't necessarily work.
You
these
sure?
are for Vespia.
Um,
8, and these are for Sin. 9.
I haven't seen enough to prove that.
I'm close to halfway.
So does
Okay,
it
and-
heal a d6 per round, regardless of or one creature for 1d6 per round?
It does. Okay.
It has a set number of instances of healing used.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
okay.
So I had 6 left.
Gotcha. Okay. So
And then I am going to cast.
They're just doing side steps
Yeah.
next to each other. One goes in, one goes out, one goes in, one
It's
goes
just
out,
a,
one goes in.
it's
It
just a
disappears.
jump to the left, and then
Yeah,
a step to the
unmasked-
right.
much better.
A mass cure wounds at 5th level. This covers everyone.
As you hold mass.
Yeah.
20 HP.
Hey,
I don't know what if Grumman's hit points are accurate, Shani.
I don't have control of Grumman's token, so I couldn't tell you.
Oh, well, hang on.
How are
Well-
people looking now?
I'm at a third of my
I'm-
hit points now.
I'm
Okay.
a little over half right now.
All right.
According,
Oh,
according to
I'm doing
D&D
better.
Beyond, Drummond is currently at 55 of 239, which with 20 points of healing would put him at 75.
Which would be accurate because that's what Craig uses.
I do not, however, have control over that part of his character sheet. I cannot measure his hit points.
You should have now. And yes, it looks like his token is accurate.
Okay, I'm going to do another mass cure wounds then at 6th level. 27.
27.
All right, I'm
Um,
at half. Well,
Okay.
slightly.
Okay,
So
I
I'm 2 under half, but I'm at half.
Titania, while,
Okay.
Titania,
I'm
while you're
pretty good right
casting spells, give me an insight
Yes.
check.
Okay.
I am at full.
28.
You are in the Royal Guards section of the palace.
Mhm.
You might be able to find supplies in their barracks if you need like healing potions and things like that.
Oh, yeah.
Before you spend all your
I
spells.
might have those.
That
I always forget about those.
Just,
Might- be
Forget-
good if it's close.
the doors to the barracks are literally to the left and right.
Okay, I will check in there.
I stand corrected. I do not.
You don't have a healing potion?
I don't have any healing potions now. So.
Go
I
ahead.
will hand you mine.
Go
Hit
ahead
the
and
box.
give me an investigation check. Anyone that's looking for
You
supplies.
get a investigation.
Tanya mentions Ithram will help.
Yes, please help.
5, so 17.
And you get a potion of greater healing.
Okay. Which is the 40,
Um,
44 plus 4?
I think so.
Okay.
Investigation. I'm crap at, but I'll try it. 16.
Okay. Ithram, roll me a d8. Titania, roll me a d4.
Six.
And 3 from Titania, you find 3 supreme potions of healing
Ooh.
amongst the various supply lockers of the Royal Guard. Ashlyn, you find 6 superior healing potions amongst the supplies of the Royal Guards.
All right.
Supreme healing potions heal 10d4 plus 20. Superior heal 8d4 plus 8.
Okay.
Okay.
8 plus 8.
You also find, you also both individually find 1 potion of spell recovery each.
Hmm.
What does that do?
Recover expended spell slots with a combined level that is equal to or less than 1d3 plus 3, none of which can be 6th level or higher. You already have 1 from earlier, but this is now a second one for you and the first one for Tanya.
Yep. Okay.
In the course of your investigation, you do find, I don't know how many of you are familiar with the design philosophy of the Doom franchise, but out of character, the Royal Guard barracks puts you in mind of that.
Vaguely familiar.
Which iteration of design philosophy of the Doom franchise? Because are we talking like the knight errant folk in like the old
The
ancient
Mars
planet from Doom
facilities.
Eternal, or from
The Mars facilities.
okay. Well, the Mars facilities or the Gore nests.
Yes.
Because the Mars facilities are actually just like industrial, like
Covered in
science facilities.
Yeah, but covered in body and body parts.
I drink the potion of spell recovery and give one of the supreme healing potions to Sin.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'll give a couple potions to 2 potions to Vespia. Couple potions to Shani.
Valda.
Yes. Sorry, I was looking at Zoom.
My name.
Yes. Tavalda. And yeah, if you have the other ones, right? Titania?
Yes, I have 2.
Okay.
Um,
I'm gonna drink one. Of mine, not yours. Sorry.
yep.
By the way, can I just say this has always been my favorite. This is not a criticism. My favorite unrealistic part of D&D, that you can swallow approximately 1,700 barrels worth of potions in one sitting.
I look at it like first of all, I always look at potions as being much smaller than they're depicted as, like being vials. And
Still,
and also I like to look at them more like as more like
Shots.
like Gatorade,
Like shots.
where in a normal in a normal situation you can only drink so much Gatorade, but when you have been exerting yourself physically for extended periods of time and you have sweat most of your body weight in water, you can drink a lot more Gatorade than you can in other circumstances.
Yep.
This just in hit points or sweat.
I mean, legitimately speaking, because they've abstracted hit points away from literally you taking injuries to you being exhausted and worn out by the fight, they sort of are sweat.
Yeah.
This is also why I like, in the Final Fantasy VII remake, they've turned potions literally into energy drinks, and I love it.
What do I roll for these potions? Vespia is going to take one of them and then save one for later.
Which one?
8D.
Which ones were given to me? Sorry.
2 superiors.
Superiors.
superiors are
Yeah.
8d4 plus 8,
Cool.
which is also what I'm going to do.
Who got the supreme healing potions?
Sin.
Sin.
Oh,
all
Sin got
three?
one.
One of them.
Yeah, because there are 3 of them. So Sin got
and
one.
supreme is what?
10d4 plus
10d4
20.
plus 20.
Okay.
I'm actually gonna chug both of mine.
All right, I'm pretty good.
Okay.
I'm
You
I'm
put
not
a
not at
space
full,
in
but
that.
I
You put a
am.
space
Yeah.
in that d4.
I see what I did.
Which again is hilarious because they just keep drinking these things and it looks like nothing heals or changes.
Mm-hmm.
I want to point out that between Ithram and Vespia rolled 30 on their supreme healing potions, whereas Sin's that has an extra 10 guaranteed hit points only got 19 more healing.
I mean, that's that 10 extra guaranteed.
Yep.
Like, did you see where I rolled my 4d4 plus 4 and got 10?
Anyways.
Dice, folks.
They hate Jeremy.
I'm gonna hand the other 2 supreme healing potions to I'm gonna keep one and hand the other one to Valdeth.
I have a supreme healing.
Yeah.
All right.
And 2 superiors.
So
2 superiors and 1 supreme.
As you're dealing.
Oh, you have 2?
As you're
I have
dealing.
2 superiors. I don't have a supreme.
Yeah,
Okay, then I'll hand that one to Sin actually.
So
I
Sin
had
gets
Wait, I have another what? Who?
Supreme healing potion.
Okay, I'm gonna keep
One.
that one on tap.
Yep.
So, having taken a moment to breathe, I'll say if you want, you can also take this as a short rest if you wanted to, like, take a breather and spend some hit points. Spend some hit dice.
I don't know that I have any dice.
I'm
But
saving
we'll
my
see.
hit
I
dice.
mean, so no. Yeah, if we're gonna do that, I'll spend hit dice, but
It's up to you. Also, if you want to spend that long, if you don't want to spend that long, then you don't have to.
I was just
No.
gonna
That said,
make a
I will
joke
take.
how it was gonna reduce how much damage I take when I eventually teleport. Because it was remaining hit die.
Oh, I do have some hit dice left.
No, because if you run out of hit dice, it's a flat damage that you take, and it's much higher.
Wonderful.
teleport. No,
What if
in
you only
here-
have? What if you only have 3 hit dice left?
It still hurts. If you have 3 hit dice left, it hurts more than if you have 8 hit dice left. Let me put it to you that way.
Oh.
So, so are we taking a short rest's worth?
It's up to y'all.
I don't think we need it.
I don't
If
want
everyone's
to.
giving up.
Okay, then never mind.
Fair enough.
Right.
Grumman's only at 102 if someone wants to give them one of those big heal potions.
Sure.
Boink.
Right.
Oh.
Right.
Okay.
So you're in the royal guard wing of the palace, Titania.
Hmm.
That'll do.
You can make a history check.
That puts them at just over half.
Oh God. Yeah, 11.
11. With an 11, you're trying to think of if there's any way to the throne room, because you assume Ternalian's in the throne room.
Mm-hmm.
If there's any way to the throne room that doesn't go just through the hallways, and with an 11, if there is, you're not certain.
So I think he's probably in the throne room. I haven't visited here that often. I don't remember. I went down the last time I was here into the catacombs, but that's going to be out of the way.
Don't teleport.
No.
Whatever you do.
I'm not planning on it. There may be more besides gestures at the remains of Deirdre.
Which part of the remains? The ones that have been largely devoured by the acid, or the half a leg that Grummond is still holding?
I'm ignoring that right now because it would be mean to kill Craig's character without him here.
I feel like Grumman isn't still holding on to that leg.
Hopefully not.
We'll say he puts it down then.
Good. We can try and make our way quietly. I don't know how much good that will do. He probably knows we're here.
Oh, he absolutely knows we're here. It's just a matter of getting there before too much of everything else gets in our way.
Yes.
In my opinion, at this point, we should concentrate on getting there quickly.
I
Right, then.
agree.
We've lost the element of surprise.
I don't think we ever had it, to be honest.
If anything, this fight with this creature alerted. I did not use very quiet spells. I don't
No.
think any of us did. Just skirt the edges, I guess, around this big giant puddle.
Yeah, you can skirt the edges.
Yeah.
You can skirt the edges.
Uh,
Anyone who wants to can give me a.
I'm gonna look out for runes and traps and shit.
Okay.
I'm listening for
Yeah,
any sounds.
Perception
of
checks.
of
I've
Or
already
other
talked to
teleport.
creatures.
fucking
I'm
2
kidding.
of them.
Perception checks
Perception?
to keep a lookout
Okay.
for
Yep.
traps and also
Yeah.
to hear from
Yeah,
people.
I'll do that.
Nothing
and so will
escapes
Grumman.
my eagle eye.
30.
You did
11.
Oh
very
no!
Oh, that's right. I still have exhaustion.
Drummond, Belminder,
12.
Public Roll.
Also, those of you whose armor and arms
That's
and armor
persuasion,
took
whoops.
damage in the
Um,
acid fight, a mending cantrip will repair that if anyone wants to cast that on things.
Yes, I will.
Drummond is not keenly perceptive.
With a 30 Titania. And a 24 Valdeth, but more than 30 on Titania. As you begin to head out, you realize you sort of you're heading towards the hallway and you're listening and you're not hearing anything. It's deathly quiet. But you notice just a half a step before Valdeth notices. One of the back walls in like one of the side walls. So if you're walking towards the hallway that leads more into the center of the palace to take the normal way, one of the side walls seems oddly discolored compared to the rest of the wall.
Wait a second. Go over, take a closer look.
Wait a second. Wait a
Mm.
moment. Valdez just sort of steps up to it and will use stone cunning
Okay. Which is what-
and gain
yeah.
tremor sense to identify what this wall is.
It is a false wall. The wall itself looks to be made of stone, but you can sense that it's not. It's not it's not an illusion. It's a facade. It's much thinner than the rest of the walls.
Can I sense that
Made
there's a
of-
passage behind it?
Yes.
It's made of marble, not marble.
It's a wood. It feels like a wooden plank with like fake stone on the front of it.
Yeah, Valdez sort of puts a hand to the wall next to it and just closes her eyes and sort of breathes for a second. Aye, there's a passage behind this wall. Don't know where it goes, but
It might lead to the throne room. They needed to have a way to get there quickly in case.
to get there quickly, perhaps. I mean, it's not like the Emperor was in any need of escape routes, all things considered, but
At the very least, it's not walking through the middle of the hallways here.
aye, and she'll.
Can- Can I
Is there
look
like
over?
does stone cunning identify a like a switch or something to open it, or is it just a
No,
wall you
not
push over?
you're not certain how to open it, but you just see the you can tell it's a door there, but you can't tell how to open it. Ashton, what were you saying?
I was asking, since it's been pointed out, can I check to see if there's anything on it? Runes, markings, anything on it?
Either perception or investigation.
26 for investigation.
Nice.
Looking at it, yes, there are a few subtly carved runes that in the wall itself. It's from what you can tell. Give me an Arcana check as you're looking at them. 19.
Less 19.
19's fine. They are reinforcement. You get the sense that even though this wall is thinner than the others, it's probably just as durable because of these runes that have been put into it. And one of them is it's a rune that would. It's hard to it reminds you of the knock spell. You get a sense that it probably reacts to something specific and opens the wall. It doesn't look like there's a lever. It looks like it's something that possibly a royal guard might carry on them. Would be the whatever it reacts to.
Okay. Well,
Titania, you don't happen to have a signet ring or a symbol of your family on you, do you?
I never technically had one because I didn't have the noble background. Would I have something like that though?
I like to think that not having one because of your background was because it didn't really matter to you to hold on to it.
Yeah.
Do you think at any point in time you would have tried to get one back?
No, probably not.
So no.
Honestly. I checked Deirdre's body.
Give me an investigation check with disadvantage because there's so
Yes.
little of it left.
Yep.
I mean, all she's got to do is look for fingers.
That's an 8.
Doesn't seem like there's anything. It seems like any place where a signet ring might have been, if it was on her person, has probably been devoured by the acid.
Yep.
Check the paddocks again.
I'm going to cast Dispel Magic on the runes.
Make me a dispel magic check. So flat intelligence.
Real good.
There
There we go.
That's good.
20. Yeah. So you dispel the knock spell.
It would try and hit all of them.
Yeah, it's the whole door.
How does
When
it
you
did
when you
dispel magic?
cast dispel
It-
magic on someone on an object, it tries to dispel everything on it.
Oh, okay, yeah. So you dispel the knock, and you also dispel the sturdy runes, the runes of sturdiness.
Yep, that was the
All right. You cleared those off.
yes, it should be.
All right.
I'm
Well,
gonna test
then
it.
I
to
guess at
see
this
if you
point,
can
and
push
Valdeth
through.
just tries to shoulder check it down if it's been reduced in sturdiness.
Give me an athletics check.
like
It's remote.
like
So
punching through
advantage for Ithram's assistance.
I also have advantage for having the Minotaur's nose ring.
Do you still have
27.
that? Yeah, with 27, yeah, you burst through this thing. It's like styrofoam and balsa wood, just right through it.
Marble.
It definitely
This is
felt
so fun.
sturdier when you touched it earlier,
Great
which
word.
is definitely a
The
testament to
product
that,
of that magic,
to
yeah.
that magic, yeah. But yeah, now that magic's gone, just bust right through it. Splintering the door open, the false door open, tossing aside the bits of fake stone, you find yourself looking at a fairly dusty and disused secret passage. It looks like it has not been opened in a long time.
It looks like not even the demons knew this thing was here.
All right.
That's promising, at least.
I think it was this way. I'm gonna take the lead
All right.
on navigating to where I remember the throne room being in this
Go
building.
ahead and give me stealth checks as you try to quietly move through the walls.
You don't
Anybody-
happen to have Pass Without Trace, do you?
Let me look real quick.
Anyone wants to have any abilities that assist with this? Now's the
I
time.
do. I would. Yes.
rolled the
Pass
luckiest
without
number.
trace.
Okay. So you
Alright, so
all
everyone
get
can
a
add 10 to your
plus
stealth check.
10.
Yep. Add 10 to that.
17.
Good.
That wasn't at advantage, but 27.
Oh god. It's not at disadvantage because my
Yeah.
armor is different. So
Yeah.
22.
Suck. Is it disadvantage still? 19
29.
or 29, yes. You know what I mean.
Hmm.
Vespia? And one for Grummond as well.
You're
Shani.
muted, Holly. Oh, yes, also one from Drummond.
I'm sorry, I was zoned out for a second. Am I rolling this with disadvantage?
No, just stealth.
No.
Got 26 and 30 from Vespia.
Yeah.
So you're all Titania and Valdeth are not Titania, Valdeth, and Grummond are not as quiet as the rest of you might like them to be, but they're at least not as loud as Ithram is. But even with Ithram being as loud as he is, it's
I mean, Ithram is just as stealthy as Titania. Actually, well, no, a little bit less. About 5 points less.
The issue with Ithram mostly is that his shoulders are too broad, and he keeps and he's not used to, this is a fairly narrow secret passageway, so he just keeps bumping shoulders into like the structural fortifications of the secret passageway. Just,
Most of us are in mid to upper 20s, if not 30.
but
Darling, turn sideways.
I tried. It's still too narrow.
He's that deep in the chest. He's built like a square.
he's literally built like a Dorito. It's just a Dorito in all directions. But you managed to get through fairly quietly. You notice as you go through that there are fairly well hidden viewports throughout the secret passage. And you're sort of using that to navigate. And it's through using those as you're navigating that you notice, Titania first, obviously, as you're leading, in the antechamber to the throne room, you see the definitely not natural form of Varnabas Valkorian, the former general of the Legion. The power armor that he was known for has been warped and corrupted by fiendish elements. There are two large spiked horns growing out of his head. He has sort of a manic look on his face, and he is sitting there, leaning against the far wall, watching the door that he expects you all to be coming through, polishing the Emperor's Virtue, the original Emperor's Virtue. Just
All right,
waiting.
which room are we in at this point?
You're not in a room. You're still in this sort of like you're in the walls, basically.
Passageway.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're in the paintings in the wall.
Yeah. But you can see him wait. You can see him in
The
effectively
eyeballs.
the antechamber to the throne room.
Mhm. Does this passage continue past him into
Yeah.
the throne
No,
room, or
continues
does
past
it
him.
exit here?
You can bypass him entirely. There
Yeah.
is a way. There is a way to get out of here into that room, if you feel the need to put Varnabas to rest.
Barnabas out of his misery.
But you can also pass by.
The only concern with passing him by is that if we do that, he's almost certainly going to come in when we start fighting Ternalian.
Hinalian. Yes.
I can deal with that.
I was say you do have someone who has prided themselves on specializing throughout the years in making doors not open.
Yes. It's only failed once so far.
All right. After this, we're going to go back and take care of him, though.
Mhm.
Finger
Assuming
pokes
killing
out of an
Ternalian
eye,
doesn't take care of him
disintegrate.
automatically.
I don't know. We'll find out. Continue past.
You continue past, leaving him otherwise unaware. You get to the end of this secret passage, and you can look through some of the slits in the walls, and you see the throne room. It's currently empty. The massive golden and black steel throne that once housed the armored form of the Emperor, the God Emperor of Taram, lies empty. The gilded halls and red, sort of velvet red carpet looks identical to the last time you saw it. Right down to a familiar looking sword planted in the middle of the runner. At roughly the point where you imagine your friend gave their life after Tenalian killed the Emperor. Your friend whose name I can't remember, or I would say it.
Kalerna.
Kalerna. thank
Kalerna,
you.
yeah.
And there is the only blemish in the entire room is on that blade. Just a dried bloodstain.
Aethrim, start making your way towards the door to lock it in place. We'll see if he decides to show his face when you do that, and if not, he's probably hiding somewhere behind the throne. If there's any more passages past it, I'll take a look.
Feels like a trap.
Oh, it's obviously a trap. That's why I want to get Aethrim to get that door shut before anything happens.
Mhm.
Yep. I walk over and I will cast
So,
immovable object.
You step out of the secret passageway.
Yeah.
As you step out, you all begin moving with purpose, stepping out of the secret passageway, and as you do,
Mhm.
your awareness of reality shifts. And you find yourself standing on a cliff, surrounded on all sides by impassable stone, like a large square had just been ripped out of a mountain.
But I still have Tremor Sense active.
Yeah.
Can I tell if this is an illusion by sensing the stone around me?
Not an illusion.
Okay.
You can make an Arcana check as you sort of step into this space.
not great on me, but I can try.
or a religion check.
Oh, religion will be much better. Well, it's the same actually. It's the exact same. Steven.
You
I'll
step
try
in.
this.
There is this dark stone, almost obsidian ground underneath your feet, and just before you, right where that sword would have been, there's a crack that starts in the ground. This glowing rift that sort of twists and turns out to this pointed overhang of a cliff that extends beyond a swirling void of miasmic darkness.
He's the only person who rolled a high Arcana. What does Ithram know?
Oh, Arcana.
Arcana or religion?
Yeah. Is this related to
Hey, fiends are undead.
yeah,
No.
Faithines are undead?
Nope.
Okay. Arcana. 15.
Okay. With a 15, Sin. This feels like a pocket dimension of some kind that you sort of just stepped into by virtue of entering the throne room.
Okay.
Ithram, there are conceptualizations. There are philosophical conceptualizations referred to as throne worlds. These are effectively liminal spaces that can be formed. That those with a particularly vivid internal space can use to recreate to a certain degree reality. It's sort of like a waking. It's sort of like a waking, livid dream, or that's not the word, but you know what I'm talking
I've
about.
seen the Fate series. I know what you're talking about.
Lucid.
Lucid dreams. Yes,
Yeah.
it's like a waking lucid dream.
Okay.
You've entered into the throne world of a god, which is much more of a real thing.
Hmm.
This would be an actual, like, demiplane, effectively. Fabricated, created, and controlled by the mind of Ternalian. This is his personal, waking, livid dream. Lucid dream. I don't know why I'm stuck on livid, but I am.
Because he's an angry boy.
He is an angry boy. Which then makes sense for why you see in front of you, following that rift in the ground, that burning crack, there is what looks like a cocoon made of feathers floating just off the ground above an arcane sigil, and circling it, these sort of interlocking rings of arcane formula.
Well, here we stand on the precipice.
Can I try to decipher like visible arcane
Mhm.
shit? Like, okay, can I try to like decipher what's
Yeah, it could be an arcana check. What languages do you speak? Or read, I should say.
common, goblin, and primordial?
Okay.
25.
So you don't you're making an assumption based off of the designations, and so the lines that you're seeing, this seems like it's celestial, not so you're not able to read it specifically. But
Vespia could.
From the alignment and pattern and the nature of a cocoon, and sort of the mystical nature of a cocoon, you imagine this is some sort of healing, recuperative state.
Of note, Vespia can read Celestial.
Yes, but Vespia, are you going to try to read the arcane formula?
I can try.
I mean, Arcana check.
Suck.
What,
Oh,
30?
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. With the
Hey.
ability to read Celestial, you're looking at it and you're putting together. It's not like it's Celestial by itself is not a language written that reads like any other language. It's less words and more this symbol gives you an emotive response. But with the ability to sort of parse it, you get the idea that this is some sort of long-term healing functionality. This seems to be a hibernative, recuperative rest spell of some kind.
This is some sort of long-term healing.
You're having that. If
All right. We're standing at the precipice. Anyone who needs to do pre-battle preparations, anything you need to do to give yourself an edge, do it now. Valda says as she starts to channel Sen.
Well,
Every spirit has been out constantly.
as you say that, and as you all begin to prepare your preparations, a familiar voice reverberates from the space around you. Sourceless, but ever present. Well, well. It looks like the steel hearts have finally made their way to my humble abode. Great grandniece, you have changed since last I saw you. I understand you're married now, but I didn't get an invitation.
No, you weren't invited.
Crash the wedding anyway.
Well, I sent a gift, but... Well, since you have intruded upon my most sacred of places, I only assume that you have decided that it is your foolhardy task to fight a god.
We do stupid stuff like that.
Well, allow me to remind you of what happened the last time. And as the egg unfurls, this feathered cocoon swirling open, in revealing the six-winged gigantic form of Ternalian Valkorian, his body awfully perfect in every way. This purplish blue skin, platinum blonde hair, piercing red eyes, and angelic form unfolding from the cocoon, those arcane rings still spinning around him, and you feel the magic of this place ignite as his awareness comes to life. That's where we're going to take our break. We'll be back in just a few minutes. So those of you that are watching, please stay tuned with these commercial messages and stand. And when we take our break, you take your break. So stand up, stretch your legs, move around, do whatever you need to do, and we'll be back in just a few minutes with Ternalian Valkorian. We're back. A dinosaur
A
story.
dinosaur story.
So,
I like the idea that if we get enough people saying it, it just drowns you out.
Yeah.
The counter has finally been found.
Point of fact, that's the first time I've ever done it the entire campaign.
well, speaking of drowning you out, let's roll some initiative as you are facing off against Ternalian Valkorian.
All right, it's time for my last bad initiative of the campaign.
Da, da, da.
And I actually get a good initiative.
There you go.
Hey, horse shit, I clicked on my token.
That's what happened to me last time.
Ooh.
I rolled better. Can I keep the
9.
second one?
Arrange also
It-
feel
no,
free
it's-
to arrange yourselves anywhere in front of the crack in the floor. So the crack in the floor, the edge of the crack in the floor is so one square back, Jeremy. Is
Okay.
the limit of your starting area.
Okay.
Hey
I'm
guys,
gonna just put
my
my aura on.
token says it's not valid, so that I get to act whenever.
No, that's not how that works.
Okay. Well, I got a 20 the first time. I clicked on my token both times and it says invalid, so I don't know what's going on. I am not bound by this false god's world.
Sorry, this music sounds different from when I had it playing earlier.
Yeah, this is different.
I
This is
dig
not
it.
This is not the same song.
Interesting. That is a very different song. Hang on.
Aw. I was really feeling that.
How did that happen?
It transitioned. It just sounded like a phase 2 of the song that you had initially started.
I can't give myself initiative.
Oh, if I hit it a second time, it changes to a different song. There are 3 different songs in this one song. Because this is the original
Huh.
song.
Yeah.
Now I know. That's interesting. Those will work for the various phases of this fight.
Oh boy.
Spoilers, there are
I know.
phases in this fight.
Gasp. Let me go there. There we go.
Can I get a token
What's it?
that works?
I
I need a token that works.
what's wrong with
Ithram
yours?
can't add
I
to
can't
the.
add-
Yeah, he
can't-
hasn't been able to add his turn the entire time. He's been trying. Ithram has been trying to get his turn on the tracker. But the gods have denied him.
There, adjust it. Can you move your token?
Yeah, I could early. Wait,
Uh-oh.
there we go.
Was that the problem? Were you clicking on it with the ruler?
No, that shouldn't matter because I can still click on the token.
If you're using the ruler when you click on it, it won't actually select it.
That
And
wasn't.
it's not the selection mouse.
There it is. Let me get Tonalian on the initiative.
Oh, beans.
All right. So, at the beginning of the initiative, Ternalian's lair actions go off.
Yep.
Just adjust this down a little bit. I need. So, are you all in your final positions?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. I need everyone within 5 feet of that rift, except for him. So, Valdeth and Sen, to make wisdom saving throws.
Oh,
You have
good.
advantage on
Wisdom.
those.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you still have
Yes, we
Hero's
do.
Feast.
Yep.
24.
10.
Both of those
Oh,
are a
damn it.
failure.
Fucking lovely.
The crack in the ground sparks and flares with a divine spark, and both of you burst into flames, taking 23 points of fire damage, and you are on fire. At the start of your turn, you will take additional fire damage. You can use an action to put it out until you use an action to put it out, or someone else uses an action to put you out. All right, Valdeth.
Cool. Well, I have to get ready for fighting anyway, so bonus action using all 6 of my Sen for third eye.
How'd you get to 6?
Because you gave me 1 bonus action and I used Mekio Shisui.
Oh.
Y'all, we might be able to teleport here.
Don't teleport.
I would like to
Wait.
teleport.
Feel free.
Decision has been made.
Might
I
being
was-
the operative word.
I don't know if I have the ability to, but I would like to teleport.
I was going to use my action for
Hold on.
enlarging, but I guess I'll put myself out.
How
From
close
being
are
on
you to
fire.
Vespia?
All right.
5, 10.
Who?
Oh, all right. Start of your turn. Hang on. At the start of your turn, you take another 20 points of fire damage. And then you use an action to put yourself out. So you bonus action, third eye. Anything else?
Action, put myself out. And
Yeah,
then walk
bonus
over
action.
here.
Yeah, move, bonus action, third eye, action, put yourself out. All right. Ithram.
Fuck.
I think that takes more than an action.
Takes a
Yeah.
couple of actions. It's sort of a extended check.
I should have looked at the turn order. I didn't realize I was up already.
We've all been there.
Yep.
I should point out that my health bar is no longer actually reflecting the value that's in it.
What do you mean?
At least on my screen, it's still showing as the bar is showing that I'm at 208, even though I'm at 165 right now.
Mine's showing that you're at 165 of 208.
Weird. Hang on, let me reload. See what it says. There it goes. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Cool. This is fun. Because this is concentration. Do I want to do this early? Actually, no, it's not concentration. It just happens. I'll have to look that up before I actually do it to make sure. Fuck it. I'm gonna do Arcane Bombardment at 6th level.
All right.
Just peppering around Ternalian in his form. So he gets hit with, or he has to make 5 dexterity saving throws.
Does he have to make it? Does he have to make a saving throw for each bombardment?
Yep.
Okay.
Because it's each creature within 10 feet of a point you choose must make a dexterity saving throw. Creature takes 1d10 plus 1d10 force damage plus 1d10 elemental. So this one's going to be lightning because Ithram has a brand to maintain. Yeah. So.
So that's like Flame Strike. It only affects each creature in the area once.
Yeah, You have 4 points. 4 points. The AOE is around 4 points, but each creature in the area only has to make one save.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So,
So where?
So you might want to use a different spell because that's more of an area thing.
I mean, still has damage potentially. What's the save?
I feel like Aether wants to do more than 2d10 damage to someone with a 6th level spell.
Well, it's 5 separate points hitting him.
Yeah, but he only gets hit once by the spell.
Yeah.
Oh, then yeah, never mind.
I'll let you roll it back.
Yeah, I will cast Gravity Sinkhole then. That's somewhere in the list. Okay, here we go. At 6th level. So he has to make a DC 20 con save or take.
He rolled a 22.
No, so he takes half. Plus.
And he has resistance to all magical damage, so he takes half of half.
Let's see. That's 19 points.
So it's 25 plus 9 is 34. Halved is
Why is it rolling extra 2d10? Sorry.
17 halved would be 8.
so 8. Takes 8 points of damage.
Wonderful.
All right. Anything else?
Nope, wizards don't have bonus actions.
All right. His turn.
I will move up a bit.
Okay. He begins to stride forward, looking as casual as you like. As he strides, he holds out his left hand and this massive scythe that seems to be made of the same sort of stone that this cliff face is built from, manifests in his left hand. He takes a few steps and then vanishes as he teleports. To right behind Titania.
Did he cast a spell to do it?
No.
Okay.
He's a god. Yeah, at the start of his turn he regenerates 20 hit points. Yep, okay. Teleports behind Titania and swings that scythe once. He is going to use his Octaslash ability. Does a 31 hit you, Titania?
Yes.
All right. As that scythe swings once, and all of you that look back to watch it, you watch as Titania reacts as if she got hit by the scythe 8 times. That single slash just causing several ruptures in armor and blood, in gouts of blood, as it. You take 11 points of. You take 11 points of slashing damage, 35 points of fire damage,
Hang on,
and
give me a sec.
another 46 points of slashing damage.
Eesh. Okay. 11,
92
35,
total.
and... Oh. Hang on, what's the last one?
46.
46, thank you. Ow.
Now come, dear great-grandniece, you have to have better than that. Vespia's turn.
Alright, Vespia. I'm gonna come over next to Titania. And alright, she is going to do some spell channeling and attack with Hard Light Gauntlet.
All right. Natural
31
20
is a
hits.
spell attack.
Yeah.
That's my
I-
wife.
You sound like Borat.
I know. That part was intentional. I don't know why
Okay.
I did that, but I did. It was a choice. It was a conscious choice.
I also need, just to clarify, I also need to make a sword whip attack for this. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
If you're spell channeling, which is a weapon
Yes,
attack
I
and a
am.
spell attack simultaneously.
Okay. 25.
So 25 hits.
Okay. Good.
All right. So you roll the weapon
Okay.
damage and the spell damage.
Okay. 9 for the weapon damage.
I feel like
and
that's
the
inaccurate.
spell. Is it?
That's
No, never mind. It was.
The
I
weapon
didn't realize
doesn't
your
do
sword
that
was only a
much.
1d4.
Yeah. No. Okay. I need to roll a few more attacks because I completely forgot. Hard Light Gauntlet. I need to roll several attacks.
Mhm.
Should I roll them all at once, or should I roll an attack and then do damage?
So each instance of Heart Light Gauntlet attacks how many times right now?
Right now I'm casting it at level 4, so 4 times.
All right, so go ahead and make 3 more spell attack rolls. Only 1 weapon attack, but 3 more spell attack rolls.
Okay. I don't do 2 weapon attacks for
This one spell.
One. Okay, for the second. I gotcha. Okay.
You haven't resolved the
crap.
first spell yet.
I feel like that did not hit.
No, natural 1 misses, but natural 20 hits.
Okay,
So,
So I've
that-
crit twice now.
yeah, 1 more spell attack. 13
Okay.
misses. So you're
I'm just
going
Okay,
to
you
roll.
had 21, 22.
So you're going to roll. What was it? It's instead of 1 and 2 dice, it's going to be 2 and then.
It's
Four dice.
1d12
4 dice.
and then yeah.
So
3d12.
you gotta-
So
so
it's
you
gonna it's gonna be 60-12.
So you can 2d12 and then 4d12.
Okay,
For the
so
2 crits in a row.
6d12.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
$31.
Nice.
And then you have a second attack that you can put a second spell into.
Yes, you can spend or you can
Oh.
spend Arcana points to make a second spell on a second weapon attack, or you can just make a second weapon attack.
For now, I'm just going to do second weapon attack.
Okay. So 23 hits
Okay. 10.
or 10. All right.
As she's attacking, she will just say, "Hello, I don't believe we've met yet." And that's my turn.
At the end of your turn, he's going to use legendary action to use the Face of God ability. As he goes, "No, we haven't." Make a Constitution saving throw.
Yep. $29.
Natural 20. All right. He says, "No, we haven't," and you feel your soul try to leave your body, but you manage to hold on to it and not drop to 0 instantly. He seems slightly impressed. Titania.
Right. Okay. I am going to cast Shape Change, and as I accidentally press the button on the side of my mouse that ejects me from the game, go back in really quick.
Trinali
on,
hit you
give me a
so
sec.
hard you ejected from the game. Just like
No, I got a new mouse and it it has a button on the side which is coincidentally right where my thumb always rests.
Yeah,
and it,
yeah,
I
yeah.
think refreshes the page and I hate it.
it's the back
Anyway.
button, yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna cast Shape Change and change into an. Ooh, which one? That one has a lot of hit points. Let's just do that. That's the point of this. An ancient red dragon.
All right.
Yes.
Hang on.
Yep.
Ancient red dragon. Good pick.
That's
Good
There
pick.
goes my 9th level spell. Goodbye, spell.
It's up to your CR, right?
Yeah. Which is.
There.
Well, so you can't
That's
turn into an
22.
ancient red dragon because it is challenge rating 24.
Is it?
Yep.
Oh, hang on. Sorry. That's I
Ancient.
can't. You know, I'm.
Bronze?
If we were one level higher, I could turn into a kraken, and I'm very sad.
Yeah, if you were looking for an ancient level
Sorry.
dragon, that was
You're one level. You're one level short of being able to turn into an ancient amethyst dragon.
Yeah.
Oh,
Uh,
that's a good one.
yeah. Ancient bronze dragon then. That one's 22.
Yep, ancient bronze
yep.
dragon is 22.
Sorry. I thought I had filtered that correctly. I had not. There we go.
Not like I also had this pulled up for other reasons.
yeah. You know, dragon reasons.
If you wanted to, if you wanted to pay homage to Max and Daedalus, an ancient brass dragon is only CR 20.
But I want the hit points.
Actually, hang on.
That's mostly what this is for.
But more CR better.
Yeah.
Also, that 2 CR gives you an extra like,
Something.
150 hit points.
Yeah. Which ain't nothing.
So I'm just looking at all of my ancient dragons. An ancient light dragon is also CR 22.
What? Where's this? I've never heard of this.
This is in I think Tome of Beasts.
Oh, I'm just using the
thing.
D&D Beyond stuff because it's
Easier.
yeah.
Ancient light dragons have radiant breath.
Ooh.
So does it solar.
There's also ancient solar dragon, which has photonic breath and is CR 21.
That just sounds made up.
No,
In
that one
fairness-
I believe is from.
Yeah, bronze
Spelljammer.
dragons are real, everybody.
Yeah, in fairness, if anything is resistant to radiant damage, it's probably a fucking god.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Fair.
stick with bronze.
All right,
Like-
ancient bronze dragon.
Yep.
Vespia, make a dexterity saving throw.
Big. I'm scaly. I'm trying not to squish her.
Yeah, but you
But,
just
you know.
popped it. You just became that large very quickly.
Yep.
Had too
Oh,
many
no.
good rolls.
Gargantuan.
I knew that was coming.
Gargantuan. Yep. I would like to keep my scythe out, held in my claw. Just sort of-
Oh, and
yeah.
Teeny tiny sight.
Yeah. Just I'm gonna use it as toothpick.
who did you give the dagger to anybody else?
No, I have that.
Okay.
How much am I taking?
All right, you have so 7. Let's see. Hang on. You should
That
have.
I will have melded into me still.
You should have the
Just in
dragon.
case.
You should have the dragon in your journal now, or in control of the token.
Excellent. Thank you.
Um, And as I make you the GM layer, too many
Big.
things. Ternali does like lean back at that, just like sort of like as your head like sweeps up, he just sort of like leans back.
And I lean into it. I lean toward his face and just say in a dragony sort of voice, "Yes, I have."
Go ahead and roll 2d8, 2d8, Mara.
Okay. 9.
You take 9 points of bludgeoning damage as you don't get out of the way of the dragon exploding into existence next to you quite quick enough.
Warning, next time would be nice.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
You think there's gonna be a next time at this point?
Just for future
And-
reference.
Yep, that's my turn. I think I could bonus action and try and phase step, but that seems stupid. I could
Alright.
get Vespia. I don't want to accidentally hurt her. That's my turn.
No,
Alright.
you can't.
Sin.
Alrighty.
Start your turn.
Yeah. I'm on fire.
You take 23 points of fire damage.
Okay. I'll deal with that later.
Oh, you think there's gonna be it later?
I mean, later it will be dealt with because I'll be dead,
Fair.
and therefore it won't be my problem.
Therefore, it will have been dealt
Um,
with later. It's true.
Right. 5, 10, 15. Do I have to make the fear save? No, we're immune to fear.
You're
Yep.
immune to fear, and also no, it's your ally.
25, 30. I'm a bonus action just to get a dash, just to get around. So I can flank and sneak attack. And I'm attacked twice. Because I don't think. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna help much. So, all right, 2 attacks. Attack 1. Attack 2.
20 hits. 17 also hits.
Okay, fair enough.
Nice.
Oh, and I bonus action dash, so I will do damage to myself later. That is 15 slashing, 7 radiant, and 17 slashing, 3 radiant. So a total of 42 damage.
Halved to
21.
21.
What about
And
the
that will be it for
What was that,
me.
Ashlyn?
the sneak attack?
Oh, that's right, the sneak attack dice.
Yeah.
Which is just 46. Or no, it's just 1d6. But hey, it's something. Another 2, another 1.
Another one.
Let me see. Oh yeah, no, this doesn't take an action to do. So I have damaged the creature. Oh no, it doesn't have an active right. Never mind. Yep. No, it is still active.
I'd say you haven't put that sword away.
I have not put my sword away, so my right is active.
Okay.
You don't gotta damage yourself. Cool.
So that is another 9 psychic damage,
Halved
and
to...
I am halved
Halved 4.
probably.
Yep, to 4. He takes
And
half
I am
damage
going to
basically
hit
everything.
him with a brand of castigation.
He's immune to non-magical damage and takes half damage from everything else, which
Fair
is
enough.
why the brand on Valdeth's sword is going to be very critical here.
Legit. So, boom.
Oh,
And also because
Shawnee,
of my
we forgot to
brand.
roll Grubbin into the initiative.
Oh, right.
Oh.
Duh.
Very important.
Did I marked somebody else's because I can do 2 marks.
I
So you
think
marked
it was
yours?
Mark mine.
yours. Or no, it was Vespia's.
What
Yeah,
was
you marked
Vespia's?
mine. You marked my weapon with something.
I think so, yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
then he would've taken-
Ithram doesn't really use a weapon.
Then
Yeah,
he would have
you would
taken
take-
more. He would have taken more damage from Vespia then.
Cool. So yeah, I always know his direction as long as we're on the same plane. Anytime he deals damage to another creature I can see within 5 feet of me, he takes 8 psychic damage. It has to be dispelled with Dispel Magic as a level 9 spell. and he can't take the dash action. And if he tries to teleport, he takes 46 psychic damage.
Ooh,
Fuck yes.
that's
And if
good.
he has to make a wisdom saving throw. On a failure, the attempted teleport fails.
Interesting.
Nice.
Interesting. There's no saving throw on that either.
There's no saving throw on acquiring the brand, no.
Okay.
The brand is just you hit someone and have branded.
Yep.
All right.
Shall we
saving
just
throw
do
is that
Grumman's
he's-
turn and then put him back in the initiative at his normal space?
Let's see. So
'Cause
he's-
he would have gone already.
Yeah, go ahead and just do Grumman's turn.
Yeah. So Grumman will step over here and also flank and do his 5 attacks at this point.
The brand, for the record, I think is 2 small, like hill-like things with a much larger one in the middle. Fuck you, you're not going anywhere. Or try. I'm not your mom.
Sin's brand of castigation is just a piece of paper with a tape to his back that says nerd. Or kick me.
Strike advantage. And this is his fist, so this is going to his max hit points rather than
Correct. Which
So that'll
he
reduce-
notices on that first hit.
that'll reduce the amount that he can heal with his regeneration.
Yep.
Second hit. Third hit.
Yeah.
Fourth hit. Fifth hit.
Did he take that level that gives him the third on the flurry blows?
Oh wait, yeah, you might be right. I think he went with the second level cleric. I can't tell because D&D Beyond can't
Yeah.
actually track that.
We're gonna say he didn't, because I think he took it. I think he took the second level of cleric. So
That is correct.
That-
He absolutely did.
Yeah, 'cause
So
it
that
was
fifth hit doesn't happen, but the 4 ones do.
the rum one.
So you all notice as Grumman's fists hit, there is a distinct difference in his demeanor than there has been with the rest of your attacks. And that sort of like smirk, that's like superior smirk shifts to a very serious frown. As his maximum hit points are reduced by a lot.
Oh, also, Crusher applies. He has critically hit Ternalian, so attack rolls against Ternalian are made with advantage until the start of Grumman's next turn.
Nice.
At the end of Grumman's turn, he's going to use a legendary action. Grumman needs to make a Constitution saving throw, as Ternalian uses the Face of God on him.
Alright. Con. Normal roll. 26.
That's exactly what he needed. All right. And he, once a saving throw has been resolved, by the way, whether it's a success or a failure, you're immune to the Face of God for 8 hours. So,
Cool.
Oh,
He
good.
only gets one try to try and kill each person.
yeah, basically.
Yep.
All right, start of the turn. Top of the round, lair action goes off. Ternalian teleports.
And takes 46 psychic damage.
This is a lair. This is a lair action. It's not.
Whenever they teleport via any ability, spell, or portal.
All it says is, yep.
You look at the brand.
Hold on. Can I stop him from teleporting?
No.
No, because it's not a
I can't.
spell.
The brand might, however.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
a creature branded by you attempts to teleport or leave their current plane,
Yeah.
or one of the both, by ability, spell, or portal.
This
it
is
says
a-
that I gain
Hang on.
control over all portals that I can see.
It's not a portal,
Okay.
It is an ability.
and that's
however.
only when you activate that focus.
Okay, I got
You haven't activated any focuses at the moment, so.
Okay.
Cool ability.
takes 46 psychic damage and must make a wisdom save.
Okay, so yeah, lair actions are actions taken by the creature. All right, so that does affect.
I'm sure he'll make the save, but there's always
But-
the chance that it
Burn through a legendary.
he has
Yeah,
to burn
yeah.
through. Yep.
Roll a 35 on the wisdom save.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine.
But he still takes the 46 psychic
But he
damage.
still takes
Yep.
the damage.
Go ahead and roll 46.
Yep. 17
Halved
to
to
9.
to 8.
Okay.
Or
Or
8.
8, yeah.
8, yeah. Takes 8 damage.
Which was 1 higher, it'd be 9.
He teleports. He is currently
keep that up. I'm fine with it.
He's currently 50 feet in the air above the center of the area.
Hmm.
And he raises his free hand, and as he does, this dark flame just manifests and begins to grow larger before splitting off into several
casting
different
a spell?
projectiles. Nope. He is using his action to use his ability, Shadow Flare. All of you need to make Constitution saving throws.
Right. I am a dragon. Here we go. I have a +8. 13.
15.
He does have spells, Ithram, so it's fine to keep asking that, but he has a lot of abilities that are not spells.
Oh. I'm going to use
22.
an inspiration to reroll that. Because damn it.
I rolled the +2 is from durable magic, so I only rolled a 32.
Slightly better. 15.
All right, Ithram, you're the only one that saved. So all of you take 30 points of necrotic damage, except for Ithram, who takes 15.
Okay.
As these bolts of darkness blast into all of you. Are you resistant
much?
while you're in your dragon form?
Yes, I still retain all
Cool.
You retain the benefit of
I-
any features from your class, race, or other source
Yeah.
that and can use them, provided that your new form is physically capable of doing so.
Yeah.
30
So
points.
she can
of,
still cast spells too.
30 points
30
of
points
necrotic
of-
damage. Necrotic damage.
And I'm resistant to that, so it's half.
There
So
you go.
15.
All right. Valdeth. Top of the round.
Bonus action, gain another Sen. He's gonna keep flying like that. I'm gonna have to use the other form of enlarging rather than the one I wanted to use. Wanted to use the brooch of many sizes because I can get even larger. But I'll just go ahead and use the great cloak to enlarge.
The Cloak of the Oni.
Yeah.
So you're activating the ability?
Yes.
Avatar of the Oni.
Yes. Should be. It'd be very big.
Yep, you immediately gain 10 temporary hit points, and you are no longer limited in how high you can fly while wearing the cloak. It is an action to
Sorry.
activate that, though.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna do anything else.
Right.
Especially because if I use all 25 of my movement, I will only get 25 feet in the air. Which is, he's 50 feet up, so.
Yep. All right. Ithram. Now I have to decide how Face of God works on Titania right now.
Good question.
I would
Strictly speaking, if it just drops them to 0, it would just drop them to 0 in their form, and then they'd return.
I mean,
yeah, it would just instant kill the dragon.
yeah.
Hmm.
And then you'd be druids being OP would just pop back up.
Unless there's any additional thing.
Yeah, unless it says "and you die," like disintegrate
No,
does.
no,
but-
it does
Yeah.
not. You actively don't die. You start making death saves
Mm.
when it drops it to
All right.
zero.
Well, we want him on the ground. That's more manageable. I would think.
Yep.
So
I mean, I don't mind him being that high because then I can do a thing without hitting anybody else. But that's just one single ability. So
okay.
He must have got that high to get away from Grumman's fists.
Cute that he thinks it'll work.
Uh,
So Grumman can just climb the dragon and just jump off.
my shit takes an action to activate.
Grumman singing the Rock the Dragon theme song the entire time.
Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon balls.
What I'm here
Only
for,
2
just
lyrics
being
in
a
that
ladder.
song.
Dragon,
Fuck, I
dragon,
do have-
rock the
The
dragon.
main purpose
Dragon
of
Ball
this
Z.
form is to be a sack of hit points and to be a ladder.
And to be a ladder.
Yeah. I know how Grumman works. I've seen him in action.
Yeah, he's up there.
Would it surprise you to learn, John, that I've seen this Sephiroth monster block that you got a lot of these abilities from? Because I used it in the Final
Oh.
Fantasy
It
game.
would not surprise me at all, no.
Hang on. I do
Final
need to
Fantasy
make
game.
a con save real quick for the shape change spell, which is concentration. Just for fairness. Yeah, fine.
oh shit.
I'm going to bonus action. Actually, because I actually have one of those.
Oh, I can make you drop the dragon form just by hitting you with enough damage so you break concentration.
Yes.
Good
To be
know.
fair, she's a warcaster, so she does have advantage in that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I can do a lot of damage.
Fuck him. I'm gonna cast a lightning bolt. I get a free one at 3rd level, so he needs to make
No, do your thing, Sen.
he needs to make a DC 20 dex save.
Uh, 26.
He takes 12 points of lightning damage.
Halved to 6.
Still damage.
I should point out, right, Valdeth has the fake dagger. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
And
I have the real dagger is hidden in the form right now. She
Yeah.
does have the scythe out, but
yeah, and Ithram.
just in case he has something nasty that.
It looks normal.
What was
Or
that?
to read it's normal.
Sorry, what was that, Ithram?
Everybody was commenting on the things that were hiding from Ternalian.
Oh.
So I said, like, it's been a day, it's been almost a day, I think. How long does this last? Yeah. But the magic aura cast on himself. So he just reads, his tattoo just reads as non-magical.
Gotcha.
So, just reminding.
At the end of your turn, Ithram,
Yeah.
use legendary action. Titania,
Yeah.
make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Come on, dragon.
Rock the dragon. Dragon. Balls.
25.
A 25 is a failure. Your dragon form drops to 0 hit points as
Damn
as
it.
Ternalian reveals the face of God.
You are
You
now
f-
immune to the face of God, but then you have lost your dragon.
You
Is
you feel he looks at you and you don't the look isn't anything particularly special. He doesn't even say anything, but you feel just a pulse of divine will just knock the soul out of you. Fortunately, at the moment, that soul is a dragon, so you just revert back to your normal form.
Excellent.
But yeah, that did not feel good.
No. Am I still, like, is my form immune to it now?
Yes, you as a
Okay.
character are immune
Oh,
to it.
good. Okay, good. That's helpful.
But he did just do 444 points of damage on his off turn.
Yeah.
It's now his turn. He regenerates 20 hit points, which gets him less far than it would have earlier.
Mm-hmm.
As he's sort of hovering up there, he raises the scythe up. Interesting. Seems the gnats have teeth after all. And he swings the scythe sort of offhandedly at Valdeth.
Okay. I'm 25 feet away.
Yep. He doesn't move.
Alright.
Does a 27 hit you?
Yes.
He uses his Octoslash ability. You take 15 slashing, 31 fire. And 47 additional slashing damage. As the scythe slices air, and then just like Titania did when he hit her earlier, you just feel 8 individual slices across your form. It felt as if he hit, as if he connected with you directly, even though the scythe was nowhere near you.
I have taken a lot of damage now.
Vespia's turn.
How high up is he?
50 feet.
Okay, I'm going to activate Greater Focus Paradise, which lets me fly. And she will go 20 feet up right now, which is about as high as she can go for now.
All right.
Sorry, I was trying to find something. Yeah, that's fine. She'll go ahead and cast Ray of Warping at him.
All right. Attack roll on your end.
Yes, spell attack. 28.
28 hits.
Okay.
What type of damage does that do?
This one is. Hold on.
Swap his stats
There you
too.
go.
Yeah, bludgeoning
Yes.
damage.
Sure, why not? I will. Let me make sure that you might have to be with. I might have to be within 30 feet. Come on, where are you? Yeah, never mind. He has to be within 30 feet.
Speaking of within 30 feet, after he hit Vespia, I'm going to use my reaction to appear behind him and strike. Again.
And that's 7 bludgeoning.
He didn't hit. You mean after Vespia hit him?
No, after he hit Valdeth.
All that.
Valdeth. You were.
I don't know if it's 2.
Oh no, Valdeth isn't up in the air yet. Oh no, Valdeth is up in the air.
Valdez is only 25 feet in the air, though, not more than
Yeah,
3.
but like you're 15 feet away and 25 feet up in the air.
Okay, that's fine. Sorry to interrupt.
No, it's fine. I was just making sure the math added up. That's why I was like, Vespia would have worked, because Vespia is just at 30 feet away from you. But I was confused.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
7 points of bludgeoning
That's
damage.
within 30 feet.
Is it? 15 feet.
Pythagorean theorem says it's 29.15 feet.
Oh, well, there you go. It works.
Math.
Math! Geometry!
You
Kids
appear
stay
up
in
and behind
school.
him.
Yes! Looming. I'm going to hit him. Here we go.
You do not have advantage because you are not flanking with Valda.
That's alright.
Got Moxie though.
Yup. Here we go. 19.
19 hits.
Sweet. 13 slashing, 11 necrotic. I'm going to give myself that 11 as temp HP.
Alright, takes half of that.
I have 10 more health than I thought I did.
Actually, you ignored it in necrotic resistance. He only takes half of the slashing damage. He takes the full necrotic damage.
8. Good.
So yeah, he takes 7 points of blood. He takes 3 points of bludgeoning damage from the way of warping, and his charisma is reduced to match his dexterity.
Why is his damage reduced?
He's resistant to bludgeoning.
He's resistant to all damage types.
Vespia.
Oh, right! Vespia's is not. That's right. Takes
Oh,
full
that's a
7.
spell. Oh, that does come from a weapon, yeah.
Well, no.
Any image
no,
that comes from that weapon.
it's not a spell that comes from the weapon, though, because she's not in range to hit him with the sword.
I mean,
yeah,
yes,
it's not
I'm
a
not
spell
close
strike.
enough yet to hit him.
Ah,
So it's just a spell.
Working on it slowly.
Good catch, but also wrong.
I was very confused as to what the symbols were
Oh,
until I got closer enough to actually read them.
fair. Yeah, his charisma. Yeah. I don't have to tell you what the values are, but his charisma is now equal to his dexterity.
that feels better.
Maybe his dex is higher.
No, his highest stat drops to his lowest stat is the effective rate of warping.
I mean, the sentence could still be. Jeremy could still be correct. It might be that the dexterity got lowered to the charisma.
Oh yes, either or.
All right. Grumman's turn. Shawnee.
Oh yes.
There's a lot going on.
There's
Grumman
one
can't
enemy.
make that jump, but Grumman is going to get over here next to everybody else, so that maybe some AOE healing can happen. And then we'll use their action to use Empty Body and spend 4 of their key points to turn invisible and gain resistance to all damage except force damage.
All right.
I'm just gonna put their current key count.
I'm going to go. Also, I'm just going to mark everyone who has been affected by the face of God so far,
That's probably
just
good.
so that I can keep track of who all it has been.
Just me and Sen are the only ones left that haven't faced him.
That was terrible.
It was. Craig's not here, so somebody's got to fill those shoes.
Yeah.
No, we really don't.
That's where you and I disagree, Jeremy.
I think Valdeth also has not had the face pointed at them yet.
Yeah, no.
Nope.
Vespia's had it. Titania's had it. And Grumman has had it.
We have
I
not
already
been
restrained
served
myself
face yet.
Also, I literally cannot make that saving throw. So
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a 26?
yeah, it's a 26.
If I nat 20 it, I'm good.
Even on a nat 20, I've only got a 23.
Exciting.
It's okay. You just
Don't
start
worry,
making
I
death
got
saves. It's fine.
I got you. Don't worry.
At the end of Grumman's turn, he does turn. He does look over his shoulder at Ithram. Ithram, make a Constitution saving throw. As you are presented
boy.
with the face
Ooh.
of God.
Ooh!
I have
Oh,
an inspiration.
God.
Use that inspiration.
Use inspiration.
There you go.
30 is a success.
We have a staring competition and whose abs are more chiseled, and I won.
Your abs are more chiseled. His are just perfect. Titania.
Still lost.
Okay. I am going to. How are people looking? Not
I am
great?
at 52 of 208 hit points.
You
Okay.
can make a general medicine check to get an idea of how everybody's looking.
Sure. Not Sin, of course, but you know.
Oh,
8.
I don't have
I'm
to
really
use
busy.
inspiration.
You
There's
can,
a lot
I mean,
happening.
Valdeth wears their wounds very clearly, so you can tell that Valdeth is pretty rough.
Yeah.
Everyone is looking a little rough except Ithram. So
Okay.
it's hard to tell who's looking more rough than others.
Also, just to clarify, was this a magical effect that he just tried to hit me with?
No.
No? Okay, then I did have to spend my inspiration.
Okay.
It
I
was
would
him-
argue that looking at someone and pulling their soul out constitutes magic, even if it's not a spell.
It's not a magical effect. It is him exerting his divine will as a god.
Sounds
I would
magical.
call that magic, sir.
Yeah. D&D.
Yeah.
Okay, I am going to cast Heal at 6th level. I'm going to go over to Valdeth over here.
I don't think you have to touch me for heal.
Don't I? I thought it was. Oh no, it is 60 feet. Never mind. I'm gonna stay there then. I cast Heal on Valdeth at 6th level. You have 60 hit points.
60 additional.
Yep.
70.
Baseline
Baseline heal is 70.
Yep, correct.
It's always 10 more than the level of the spell.
Yes. I just couldn't remember what level it was. And then the where is it?
Yeah, the specific description of Face of God is Ternalian calls the soul to leave the body. A target creature within 60 feet that he can see must succeed a DC 26. Oh, actually, he couldn't target Ithram because you're not within 60 feet.
Yeah, I am.
He's 50 feet in the air.
And I'm only 15 feet away.
Yep. It tracks.
Okay, cool.
Triangles.
Triangles. A target creature within 60 feet that he can see must succeed a DC 26 Constitution saving throw or drop to 0 hit points. Once the saving throw has been resolved, that creature is immune to Ternalian's Face of God action for 8 hours.
For your Pythagorean theorem question, that is 52.2 feet.
Yep.
Okay, good.
And then bonus action, I'm going to turn into a cloud of freezing fog.
Okay.
That's my turn.
With what ability?
With the Fiend Hunter's armor.
Ah.
Bonus action, speak a command word to cast a gaseous form spell from it.
Yep.
Targeting yourself only.
You have become
I've-
become a frozen fart cloud.
Yes. My natural form. That's my turn.
Sin.
All right. Well, I mean, first thing I'm going to do is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 30. I am under him.
He's wearing only a kilt.
Okay. Good. If I have anything to throw, I have a good solid target.
Mm.
And I think I can target.
Unfortunately, he is
this.
completely featureless there.
Yeah, I guess this is the best thing I can do. Actually, question.
Yes.
I legitimately don't know how this works. If you're on the ethereal plane, are you limited to walking horizontally?
I
gravity
feel like
load,
on the ethereal plane, you sort of free float.
Sweet. So I start my turn by using Aether Walk
All right.
to step to the ethereal plane. I may take damage. It's fine. And then I run and dash. So I am standing direct. So I am directly over Ternalian.
Yeah, the ethereal plane to me strikes me as a place where gravity doesn't really exist, but you sort of move around by impulse. Otherwise, you would just sink through the ground because the ground isn't
Right.
necessarily identical.
Right. I can see and affect creatures and objects on the ethereal plane. Blah 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 blah. I'm inside an object when it ends.
This is an ability from.
This is an ability from.
Order of the Ghost Slayer.
I believe so. Yeah, Ghost Slayer.
Yeah, Ether Walk. Yeah.
And I used it once before, so I'm using it, and I get 2 because I'm at 15th level. And I believe we had ruled last time I used it that I can just end it.
Yeah.
So once I'm above him, I just end it, land on his shoulders, and attack him twice.
All right. Make acrobatics check to land. Because he's large, but he's not that large.
That's fair. I hope this doesn't fuck me up.
I think the point of Ether Walk is actually that you're not fully in the ethereal plane. You're sort of half and half, so you can interact with both.
I may inspiration this because I have a +5 and disadvantage currently because I'm still exhausted.
Excellent. Excellent status to have going into a fight with Ternalian.
Look, I mentioned it
I know.
every time we had an opportunity to rest.
I know.
All right, I will inspiration that.
You'd think someone with greater restoration would have fixed it for you.
Hey, listen. I'm getting there.
But we're
Do
there.
I have another inspiration? Let me check my inventory.
I will say you can make your attacks on the way down, by the way, if you fall.
Okay.
Don't worry, I got you.
I would legitimately rather grab onto him than even attack.
In that case, if you'd rather grab onto him than attack, I'll say you can forego your attacks to make a grapple check.
All right. We'll see how this goes. It is technically an attack.
Yeah.
So I don't have disadvantage. Grapple is just a...
It's a melee
Athletics.
attack.
Athletic,
Or it's
yeah.
an athletics check.
Or melee attack.
It's athletics as an attack.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see how this goes. 12?
It's opposed by his.
I've realized that's
athletics.
probably not his armor class.
It's opposed.
It's opposed, so.
Yeah.
If he rolls lower than a 12.
He's a weak bitch, you're alright.
Technically, you can try for each of your attacks. So if you want to throw the second attack away,
That's
you can try and grab it
true.
again.
He rolled a natural 20,
Okay, we'll try it a second time.
which made it 28.
Not acrobat or athletics, not acrobatics.
Same thing.
Jesus fucking Christ!
Damn it.
Let's keep in mind, out of 5 rolls, the highest I've rolled is a 9.
Which was that?
Which was that? And the one before it, to be fair.
So, he rolled a 17 on the dice, which makes it a 25.
Oh, fuck. Dope. So I'm assuming I take 5d6 bludgeoning damage as I land.
Yeah. So you ethereal up. You pop out into real space. You go for this. You go to land on him so you can attack. Your feet kind of slip. You go to grab and he sort of bats you away with 2 of his wings, and you tumble. I'll say you can make another acrobatics check to see if you can soften the landing, unless Ithrim has a thing he's gonna do.
Do not waste a spell on this. I will take the fucking damage.
Yes, you will.
17 bludgeoning damage.
For those only listening, in my last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 rolls, I rolled a 5, a 2, a 3, a 9, a 9, a 4, and a 2.
Oh, your distribution is brilliant.
It's amazing. You're
So
very
Ithrim
consistent.
was gonna cast Featherfall, and then you look over your shoulder when you hear him saying the words to the spell, like "Don't fucking do it," and he.
It's fine. It's fine. It's not. It's still not worth the spell slot.
So 17 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yeah,
Okay.
17 damage is not worth feather falling at this point.
Now, if you had featherfall when I was up there, so I would have had like enough time slowly to drift down and grab onto him. That would have been one thing.
Ithrim just won't trust that you can do it from now on, and he'll just cast it. No.
I don't. Would you feel better if he didn't notice you doing that at all, or if he did notice you?
Would Sin feel better, or would I feel better?
Either.
Sin would definitely feel better. I would. I want him to notice.
Okay. He looks over his shoulder, expecting you to be there, realizes you're not there, then looks down. At the end of your turn, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, good. Well, it's a good. The good news is I don't have many hit points left to lose in this.
He's just like, oh, there was an ant on me. If you had rolled that on your acrobatics, it would have been better.
Shut up.
You dropped to 0 points. You all watch as the face of God looks down at Sin, and yeah, Sin, you just. Oh, that's the. Why did clicking on Sin select Grummond?
I don't know.
Roll 20. Why are you drunk? Sin, you feel your soul just forcibly ejected from your body.
Interesting. Does that have implications for me?
You're not
No.
dead yet.
Okay.
Okay.
You are.
I just want to make sure that
bleeding
Morath is not like preemptive, like,
No.
nope, you're not going anywhere.
I will note, Jeremy, that I think this qualifies for right revival. If you wanted to just
That is
blank it.
correct. That is absolutely correct. I drop my right and I go to 1 hit point.
All right. There you go.
Very nice.
You feel your.
Very nice.
You feel your soul ejected from your body. What does dropping your right do that yanks you back in?
So, as whatever the visual effect of like soul being drifted off is, the sort of glow around the sword just completely envelops by and basically performs like a fucking a shield that prevents it from escaping.
There's just this,
Yep.
there's just this like purplish psychic glow that envelops your body, and your soul bounces off that and ping pongs back into your body.
Yep, and it escapes. And then I proceed to look up and go,
Look directly into the Kindle. Valdeth.
All right. Bonus action. Gain more sen. Climb to full 25 feet. So that I am on his level. I ascend 250. And then I'm going to take my 2 attacks.
You're at his altitude. I don't know if you're on his level.
We'll find out in a second. 28 to hit.
When it hits,
Let's put a radiant shell into this because he
And
can't resist any of the damage of this strike.
doesn't resist anything, yeah.
Plus an extra d10. 16, 27, 33 on the first hit. And 27 on the second hit.
Yeah, so 2 strikes, and you feel your blade. You feel it. All the attacks that have hit him so far have just sort of like skidded off of his skin, just making sparks. Even Grumman's punches, while they had a more noticeable effect on him, still were like sort of like punching a wall. For the first time with your sword strikes, you feel it sort of actually cut deep into him. No blood spray or anything like that, but the sword doesn't skid off. It buries and rips out. You feel like you actually got a pretty decent bite out of him, and he reels back a little bit from that and then looks like directly at where the mark of war is on your sword. Oh, I see the gods have given you their playthings. Anything else your turn?
Nope, that's my turn.
At the end of your turn, make Constitution saving throw.
Yep, here's where I fail. Because I literally cannot succeed. Nope.
You drop to 0.
A 20 wouldn't make it.
A natural 20 would be 23.
No. Okay.
What was there something you were going to do with him?
The arcane bulwark extends my arcane deflection to allies, which would raise their save, but if it's not going to work.
I need 26 to pass the save because his save DC is insane.
Alright, you fall.
I think I'm just hovering actually because of the cloak. Because it's not me that's keeping me aloft.
You activate the cloak as an action. So it is you that activates the power of the cloak.
Yeah, but I believe it's a hover speed rather than a typical fly speed, which means you don't fall if you're not maintaining it.
Sure. Yeah, you just fall
And can hover. So yeah.
Yeah, so you just drop to 0 hit points 50 feet in the air.
I'm just hovering in the air, yeah.
Which is convenient. It means he doesn't have to chase you to kill you.
Yeah.
Ithram,
Alright.
you've all tasted the face of God.
Yum.
I don't want to lock him down for a second, but also... so bonus action, because I actually do have one, after looking through my 50,000 items. I'm gonna grant myself. I'm gonna activate the Fiend Hunter's Barrier. Give myself 25 hit points, or 25 temporary hit points. Sorry. And in that same bonus action, extend an aura out 60 feet to Valda, Vespia, Sin, and Titania. You all get a +3 to your AC
Nice.
while I'm concentrating
Alright.
on that. So now I can't. There we go.
You know, I would say you forgot the fire, but it doesn't matter
Oh, yeah.
because whatever damage I took
Would have
doesn't matter because I went
yeah.
down to 0 and then went up to 1.
Yeah, you're still on fire, but yeah, no, that's right.
I'm still on fire, yes.
Which is not good.
No, I'm gonna drop as soon as it hits my round, but it's fine.
Unless someone takes an action to put you out.
That's my bonus action. Would I yeah, I'll run over and I'm gonna put the disaster out of its fire. So you're no longer on fire.
Look, my plans are good. It's not that.
Solid plans. Questionable execution sometimes.
It's almost like I have
happens
a
to the best of
curse
us.
of some kind. It's awful.
Morath chuckles in your brain.
The curse of the
A
deep.
different one than you, moron.
All of you except for Sin, hear a small chorus of ghostly laughter around Sin.
But that's my action and bonus action.
All right.
Personally, I blame my former boss.
It's Ternalian's turn. Oh. Aren't you all in just perfect arrangement?
That's not a good sign.
He holds the scythe up and rips down. As he does, the scythe tears through the fabric of reality. And that rip and tear explodes outward. I need all of you to make a dexterity saving throw.
I failed.
It's a spell or magical effect.
It is an action.
Or is it a magical
It
effect?
would be I would say this is definitely a magical effect in this particular case.
I have advantage on
Same.
this
That's why I was asking.
Yeah.
because I am a gas. God damn it. 10.
Let's see.
That would be a natural 6 for a 21.
It's a really good dexterity save.
Yes, I have a fantastic dexterity save. It doesn't matter.
It's still a failure, yeah, but you only have to roll an 11 to succeed.
I know.
You have literally, well, on a fair die, you have a 50% chance of succeeding.
Mm.
All right. So all of you fail.
I have legitimately this entire, not including disadvantages. Right, like if you take out disadvantage, I rolled one of them. I have not rolled above a 10 this entire session.
All of
The
you,
whole session.
all of you take 29 points of bludgeoning damage and 41 points of fire damage. This is all magical.
I just failed a death save then.
And are knocked prone.
Good news, I was already prone.
I am not, because I can't fall right now. What was the damage again? It was-
29 points of magical bludgeoning damage and 41 points of fire damage as he tears open a Hell's Gate.
Yeah, that tracks.
What was the second damage? It was
41 points of fire damage.
I'm at 0. So I am no longer in a gas.
No longer a gas, and you drop to the ground.
Yep.
Which is going to be a failed death save as you hit the ground and take damage.
Right. Hang on. Let me check something.
Oh, sorry. How much damage was
Okay.
that total?
29 bludgeoning and 41 fire.
Cut that in half. 29
Okay,
plus
never mind.
41
That won't work.
divided by 70. Good. 35. This Gromlin is resistant to everything but force.
All right.
Who has death wards on them?
You?
Oh, I'm at 1 then. Cool.
Yes.
And then you
Yeah,
just bought, so you're at 0.
And then I went to 0. Yeah.
Yeah.
So now I'm at
Yes.
0. Instead of having a failed death save, I'm just now
Yes.
at 0.
And I think. God. I should've-
Who also drank the? Because was it 2 or 3 people that drank the Phoenix Vial?
3. It's
Three.
Titania and Ithram and Vespia.
Right.
Yeah.
So
I think
so
Sin
Titania.
has the death save. Then
No, Sin was at 1 and
Death
just dropped to
ward.
0.
death ward. Yeah, you also have a death ward to use up.
Oh, so then you go to 1.
Interesting.
You could have used one. You could have used one and
One
the
or
other,
the
so you
other.
would still be at 1.
Yeah.
You have okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
So Titania, instead of going to 0 and falling, actually,
Okay.
you burst into blue flame as the Cold Fire Phoenix draft takes effect, and gain 100 temporary hit points and 1 hit.
Wouldn't that be
and
when
drop
she
to 1.
dies rather than when she hits 0?
Yeah, it's when she dies.
Oh,
not
when she
Yeah.
dies? Oh, never mind then. So, yeah,
Yep.
0 and
Yeah. We're not there yet.
Right. Sorry. So, unconscious on the ground, death save. Failed death
Yep.
save.
Everyone in that within 30 feet of me though has advantage on death saves. Just FYI.
Good to know.
Yep.
All right.
That
Vespia.
Reaper Spear is still hovering.
How high up in the air is Velda floating right now?
50
50.
feet.
Cool. Okay.
You are within range of reaching me
Mhm.
if you wanted to.
All right.
I think it's
I
time to start
am-
drinking potions.
Yeah, I am. Do you have any potions on you?
I have 2 superiors on me. Yes.
Oh, okay. I had one on me. I wasn't sure if I. Okay, then I'll take one of the ones off of you and shove it down your throat.
Cool. I gain 39 hit points.
Yeah.
Oh, right. He gained 20 hit points back.
Can't get to Titania right now. Okay, and then I.
All right.
So close to reaching him, but I just can't quite. Okay.
I mean, you're 50 feet up now, so you're only 10
I'm
feet away
50
from him.
feet up. I'm 10 feet away, but that was all of my movement.
Gotcha.
I can't.
I mean, technically, one of
That
those could have been
extra-
diagonal to put you in the space next to you, as opposed to where you're at.
Can I do that?
Sure.
Okay, I'd like to reach.
It's still an
There
action.
we
It's
go.
still an action to have fed the potion to Valda, though. So
Right. Can I still do one attack on him?
No, it could have used your
No.
action.
Okay,
Unless you
well,
can do as a
I'm
bonus
right
action.
here. No, I'm fine. It's cool. I'm right here. I will hang out here.
Right.
Okay.
it's Grumman's turn.
Drummond is going to run over, and since I believe he, at least let me double check his character sheet, I believe he still has spells.
Titania has a supreme healing potion on her, I think.
Yep.
Yeah. She can drink that on her own time as a bonus action, though. He's going to cast Cure Wounds.
Thank you.
As her turn is next. Gain 10 healing.
Woo. I'm up.
And he's already used all of his base of gods. So.
Yep.
All right. Titania.
Right, I'm gonna chug the healing potion as a bonus action. That is 10d4 plus 20. $44 hit points more. And then I am going to fly up and strike with the scythe.
You don't have any like mass healing spells you want to cast?
I do that too. Yeah, I'm gonna fly up kind of so I can hit everyone. And at 8th level, mass cure wounds. Everyone gets 25 hit points.
Well. Oh yeah. That's my turn. Send to 26. Right. And it's Sin's turn.
All right. Fuckers. Yeah, I guess I only have one. Oh, you people that can fly.
Hmm.
Just saying.
I feel like Grumman's right next to you going, I know, right?
It's room 2.
You can fly.
You have boots.
Yeah, no, I'm well aware, but then that's all I can do.
Also, you have ranged attacks.
To be fair, you have a scepter that makes ranged attacks.
I do, and the one thing that I can really do with it really effectively right now, I can't do because it targets a range.
Yeah.
And I don't want to circle of death all of you.
Oh, yeah, that one too.
You know, what the fuck? Why not? I am going to goddamn pull out my Wand of Magic Missile that I have had since literally I started with this character.
Wand of Magic
and have never used.
Lovely.
And I am emptying it at this motherfucker.
Roll a d4 plus 1.
Oh, you make me do that and multiply it?
You can roll however you want.
I want to roll it multiple times because you know what's gonna happen. You know what's gonna happen.
It's gonna be 18 points of damage.
Like, I swear to God. So let's see. So that means I'm casting it at 7th level, which means 9 darts.
Yeah.
Let me just double
there's
check.
one extra dart per level, 3 at first.
Yeah, so
There you
9 darts. So 9d4 plus 36. Right? No, 9d4 plus 9.
Yeah,
94 plus 9, yeah.
I don't know where you got the 36 from.
I thought I translated it into like healing
9 times.
potion.
Yeah.
And 9 times 4.
Yeah.
28 force damage. And you know what? Just for let me see. Actually, let me see if I can even do this because I don't know if he still has to be within 5 feet of me. Where's the brain stuff? Blah 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 blah. God damn it. Do this quickly. Yeah, he has to be within 30 feet of me. Never mind. I do 28 damage. That's my turn.
All right. Top of the round. He uses a lair action.
Oh, I didn't realize he can't take the dash action. Just flat out cannot dash.
Nope.
Mark of Castigation's real good.
Can't do that. Can't do that. Can't do that.
I mean, he can teleport if he wants to.
He can.
Nothing's stopping him from trying.
Okay. So I need all of you to make an intelligence saving throw. This is a magical effect.
Let's have advantage.
Yeah, that's about what I expected.
25.
Natural 20.
Ithram, your bulwark thing would help Titania.
Yeah.
What's this?
So Arcane Bulwark, well, it's Arcane Deflection. Adds, with Arcane Bulwark, I can help an ally with a saving throw. So yeah, you would be at 29, not 30.
Whew.
All right. So that will make Titania and Ithram succeed. The rest of you will fail. To your minds, the realm around you warps and shifts and becomes a garden of blades piercing your flesh.
Sweet.
Ithram and Titania managed to disbelieve the change enough to not
Yeah.
take damage. The rest of you take 19 points
This
of psychic
isn't a spell.
damage. It's not a spell, but it is a magical effect.
All good.
So 19 points of psychic damage to the rest of you. And Valdeth, it's your turn.
All right. Bonus action. Put myself back at 6 Sen. You know what time it is. Time for 6 attacks. Burning all 6 Sen on Midare Setsugeka. First attack.
There's an interesting parody here where Valdeth does 6 attacks, 6 individual attacks, where Tenalian does 1 attack that hits you 8 times.
Yes. I am putting Blood Fury into this.
Hey, natural 20.
Yeah.
Also putting a Gunblade into it. Alright. I need to actually break out that math. Hang on. To see how much I just healed.
I'll just
2,
wait until
1,
you
2,
finish your attacks before I start subtracting health.
10, 12, 10, 12, 15, 17, 20. I heal 20 hit points off that attack.
I'm playing while Valdeth is doing all this math. I'm playing the most recent DLC that came out for Xenoblade, for Fire Emblem Engage. And right now, Valdeth is reminding me of one of the characters that I'm using in that game that I have built, that I have purpose built to be a death machine. They have a 80%. They have an 87% chance to crit anybody they hit, and so they just one-shot everybody that attacks them or that they attack.
This one.
Because you can build sword masters to be real crazy in Fire Emblem.
4, 5, 6. Putting Blood Fury into this last one because I need that health back.
I have everything adding up as it goes, so
What's that total?
fucking A. 229 points of damage.
Ow.
10 hit points back. Excellent.
Jesus Christ. So yeah, this blur of motion, like this time he bleeds. At this point, like for the first time in his entire battle, at the end of this, there's just a swath of bloody carnage across his torso as he sort of staggers back in the air from the attack. You die first.
Please. I'm already expecting that.
As the wounds begin to close themselves on his body. Anything else in your turn?
Nope, that's it.
Ithram, capitalize on that damage if you can.
No, because Arcane Bulwark, I can only use a cantrip on my next turn. So, action, I'm going to activate my boots and fly 40 feet up in the air.
There you go.
To try to join everybody, because I can't get them down here. Or actually, I can try to get them down here. I can use the cantrip.
Tapping Sting, make him fall prone.
Yeah, fuck it. Try to yank him down.
If he fails this, I'm going to tell everyone in the Final Fantasy game because Sapping Sting has been the MVP cantrip. Everyone always fails to save against it in that game.
DC 20
What is it?
or just burn. Con save.
Natural
I
20.
want him to fail so badly. Damn. I want it to be a natural one. I want him to fail Sapping Sting.
Yeah.
Did not, unfortunately,
Yep,
fail.
action.
What's happening, Sting?
So right now, yeah, I'm just gonna keep the shield up on everybody that it's already on.
Alright.
That's me.
What's
So-
the AC bonus from that shield?
+3.
Cool.
So, Ternalian has multi-attack. He's just been only hitting you with one attack a turn because he's arrogant. Valdeth, you're getting 2 attacks.
Cool.
2 Octaslashes.
He can use his special attacks on both of his attacks, unlike Sephiroth.
He can. A 19 and a natural 20.
19 misses.
So yeah, so that first great scythe swing comes across. You get your sword up and parry it, and you realize you didn't parry anything because there's a second scythe in the exact same, sort of in the shadow of the first one, that just rips through. Yeah, I'm gonna do this twice. So that's hang on. I'm just gonna add it all together. That's 136 slashing damage.
I'm already out. You don't even need to add the rest.
And 71 fire damage.
Yeah, I'm out again.
How much damage did Valdeth do to him?
229.
He did
I did more damage. I did more damage in that than he did.
He did less damage to you than you did on the crackback. Slightly less damage. Yeah, he did. It was 207. All right. So yeah, just and Valdeth is out again. Vespia.
Have another potion on me if you want to do that again.
Yeah. No, let's revive the person that
This-
did over 200 damage.
This is the first time I think
Um,
Valdeth has been on the death yo-yo.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, normally
that-
Valdeth's
no,
very
that's-
tough.
Mhm.
But
Okay, yeah, Vespia will go shove another potion down Velda.
using the second one of mine.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
24 hit points.
So as you pick Valdeth back up, anything else in your turn?
That's pretty much.
That's it.
Mhm.
Okay. As we're gonna pick up with Grumman's turn next time. Say goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.